What was the condition of the team when you took over as interim?
Yeah, so it was 2023, and I was the defensive coordinator, and just a lot of things just weren't going our way. I mean, we have very high expectations here at Boise State, as there should be. We've had at this point 27 consecutive winning seasons, which is the longest streak in the country, right? So there's a lot of, for years and years, a high level of what we do, and there was just things weren't going great that season, and on the field, off the field, just things were going great. The AD at the time made a move. And I remember I was in my office meeting with a recruit on a Sunday in season. I get a knock on our door, and it's the assistant AD, and they say, "We got to meet with you." I come out of the recruiting meeting. They say, "The head coach has been fired. You're the interim head coach, and you need to meet with the team in 1 hour." And it was like, whoa,
Wow.
like life turned just like this. And at that point, I was on a 2-year contract. That was null and void because we're attached to the head coach and things. So I come home from, meeting with the team and talk with coaches and trying to keep the team together. And my wife's taking pictures off the walls of our home, just weeping. And I'm like, shoot, I haven't really connected with my wife today. Like you just think of these moments that you kind of screw up along the way. And by the grace of God, our team just focused and went to work. And I remember showing up to work the Monday after that, and our team was watching film. The coaches were working, and went on to win the rest of our games and win the conference championship. And I remember after that conference championship game, we played it down in Vegas, and we get on our plane, and our team is dancing. I'm holding the championship trophy. I've got my championship hat on. At this point, still, nobody knows what's going to happen, right? Yeah. I mean, no one knows, the coaches or players, what's going to happen. I remember I sit down in my seat next to my wife, our AD, Jeremiah Dickey, who is a absolute 10 out of 10. I think he's the best athletic director in the country. But he sits down next to me, pats me on the shoulder and says, "Spence, you did a great job with the team." And we didn't talk the rest of the flight.
Oh, gosh.
And my wife's like, "What do you think's going to happen?" I'm like, "Babe, I have no idea, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow." And the next day was so blessed and honored was Dave, the head coach. So it's a crazy ride.